So I can't label myself as a musician because I can't even play in front of people. I can't perform as a musician. When it's just anxiety, I remember we had our first big performance at this community center. And we were playing like Bruno Mars songs, which is like, for me, fun on the drums because it's so funky. My ass was like, boom, don't fuck up. Keep the beat. Nigga, you going slow. Keep this shit going. Everybody watching you. And it's like, it's so fun. I think the biggest thing that made me think I need help was watching shows like Doug Funny as an adult and seeing him create these scenarios in his head as he's walking through life every day. And I'm like, none of this shit is real, Doug. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. And I started thinking about myself. And so, yeah, that played a huge factor in it, man. I wouldn't understand why I would have, what now I kind of categorize as maybe performance anxiety at times. And that was like everything, like sex, life, anything I was doing. Sometimes I even feel like anxiety has been a protector for me, but it's definitely been a big part of my life and things that I've tried to accomplish. Depression, me not feeling like I'm good enough, which will lead to my anxiety, which trigger for my anxiety. So I know I'm a good musician. I know I've jumped in with bands and had like jam sessions and people trying to find ways to book me years ago. But me not being able to perform in that moment, it's like, oh shoot, I'm terrible. I'm not a good musician. Where am I good? I've been playing for all these years. Why am I even still playing? I need to find something else to do. And so, yeah, I don't have an organ. I don't have drums anymore. Now I wasn't playing for a while because I didn't understand that was anxiety. It wasn't until we got this music hall and started getting these instruments that I started playing again. It's like, what if I just play for fun? Because now I understand I get anxiety when I'm putting these labels on myself, when I'm trying to classify myself as, instead of just being like, I like practicing on the drums. I like practicing on the organ. Now somebody says, play me something. I'm like, all right, let me show you what I'm working on. Let me show you this song I'm learning instead of feeling like I gotta have something perfected. It's like, no, and if you can come in and show me something, especially when I get around other musicians, anxiety. I'm like, no, you show me what you can do. And they get on. And I'll just be like, and I will never ever play. Never play. And they'll never know how good I am. They'll never know what they can help me with. I'll never know how they can help me because then I would just not do it. Then again, all these things will push me further and further back, creating these things, causing these more issues, separating me from musicians, and then keeping me in positions that I'm only comfortable with, keeping me in positions that only satisfied my right now and would make me feel comfortable and easier for real. That's why I said I appreciate for being an adult, because part of that now is addressing my mental health to the capacity of saying, be an adult. And not just like ignoring it, but addressing it to find ways to navigate with it instead of against it. It's like, why am I feeling this way?